Booze Bros and Heroclix is back today bringing you a 400-point game. Today we have the X-Men going up against the Trinity of Sin team base. Like I said, it's 400 points, no objects or equipment or anything like that. A little bit of old school versus new school. Basically, just seeing if these team bases are still completely busted, and I don't know, just felt like using it, I guess, because I've never used it before. I did a little refresher course on the team bases, tried to reteach myself how to use one since I probably haven't used one since, 2015 maybe? 2014, something like that was probably the last time I used a team base. So I definitely had to go online, read some rules, and get myself up to date on them because it's something that hasn't appeared in Heroclix in a very long time, and it's probably never going to appear again the way things are looking and how much they were complained about. But that was also before all this ridiculous power creep, so back then a 400-point team wouldn't stand much of a chance against a 400-point team base like this. Might be different now, who knows. But yeah, other than that, standard game, same shit you always see on here, and we're not going to waste any more time, we're just going to get right to it. The X-Men did win initiative. We are playing on, I think it's the Gotham Museum map. So let's do it. Alright, 50 minutes on the clock as always, starting now. Alright, so Jean is going to sidestep. Do we have any other sidesteps? Marvel Girl will sidestep. And that's all the sidesteps we have for right now. Cyclops is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beast is going to move right next to Cyclops. He has a movement of 9 squares, so he can get there easily. Jubilee is going to move 8 squares. Well, she has a movement of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right to here. Iceman is going to come right here. And we're going to move Marvel Girl. Since it's 400 points, we have leadership, so 5 actions. Alright, let me check the cards. Any free stuff I can do? No, there isn't. Alright, so that'll be the end of the turn. And now I'm going to give the Trinity of Sin team base a power action to activate working together. So I give them a power action, and for every 200 points or a fraction thereof of its point value, they can take a move action, a power action, a close combat action, or up to a 1-range combat action. So they're 400 points, I can give them 2 of them for 1 power action. Chances are we're probably only going to just move. Alright, so we're going to move the Trinity of Sin team base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares right to here. And I will not roll a d6 for the asset dial because I kind of like where it's at. Although actually, yeah, we'll roll it. Why not? Alright, so we get to click it 5 square or 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, it looks like I have Outwit and Poison through the Phantom Stranger, and we have the little turning symbol, so we're gonna have to roll the die again at the end of the next turn. And that's it. That's what we got. So we're gonna roll for leadership now with the X-Men. Leadership Jubilee succeeds, and we'll remove that from Iceman. Alright, we're going to sidestep Jean to here. Let's see. Yeah, that's not going to work. Alright, so we're just going to start putting things into position. We're going to move Iceman right to here. And we're going to move Jean. We'll give her a move action to place her directly behind Iceman. We're going to move Jubilee. To come adjacent. And then we're going to move Cyclops we're going to move Beast right next to Jubilee. And then we're going to sidestep Marvel Girl behind Cyclops and clear Marvel Girl. And that's going to be the end of the turn. Alrighty. So, beginning of the Trinity of Sin's turn, we will roll a d6 for Quintessence, or Power Cosmic, or Cosmic Energy, whatever you want to call it. Fails. And we're going to give the Trinity of Sin base a power action to remove the Phantom Stranger to go on a solo adventure. Alright, since they are on click number 1, he's going to come in on a red click number, which will be his top dial. Okay, and we will place him adjacent right here. Actually, we'll place him right here. And that will be the end of the turn, but before we actually end the turn fully, we do have to roll for the asset dial, which we will do so right now. Alright, so 1, click it 1 square, and it's the Question and Pandora. So, the Question gives her Perplex and Combat Reflexes, so we are going to Perplex up the Trinity of Sin's team base by 1. And that'll be the end of the turn. Quick bond break, though. Alright, so leadership. Jubilee fails. We'll roll for Cosmic Energy with Jean. Fails. Alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna move Jean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. going to running shot with Iceman. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It's going to be enhanced to a 4 damage, targeting the Trinity of Sin team base. So it's going to be an 11 on the 20. It's going to be a big hit, but it'll be worth it if I do hit. So 9 or better. And that is a hit. Holy shit. We are going to obviously use probability control through the asset dial, which Pandora is showing right now. So we're going to roll again. 9 or better. And that's a miss. We'll take 1 theme prob shot at it. Why not? Since it's going to be a big hit if it does hit. So 9 or better. And that's a miss. Alright. So that's 2 actions. We're going to sidestep. 1 and 2. We're going to give Jean a power action, or Jean, Marvel Girl's going to get a power action to do nothing because she doesn't have TK yet. I forgot it's a rally die thing. Alright. All we can really do, we're just going to clear, clear, and clear. And that'll be the turn. Alright, so we're going to roll Quintessence with the Trinity of Sin team base. Fails. Alright. Can't really do much of anything at the moment. Alright, so at the beginning of the turn, I'm going to give Phantom Stranger a free action. Actually, no, I already... Oh no, technically... Yeah, no, because I rolled for the Power Cosmic, so it's too late for that. We're just going to phase and teleport right to here. Okay. And we're gonna, I don't know, not do anything because we can't really. We'll outwit his defensive power, I guess, for shits and giggles, and we'll clear. Alright, so we got a couple of die actions to do. We got to roll a d6 for Cosmic Energy for Venom Marvel Girl, and that fails. Alrighty, so not really sure how I'm going to do this yet. I mean, I could try to charge and push Phantom Stranger off of that poison click. Which, yeah, I guess that might be the best move. Because then, at least, well, next turn they'll get empowered, so... We'll charge with Beast. 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares. Obviously targeting Phantom Stranger. He has shape change, so we'll roll it. Does not hit it. It's going to be an 11 on an 18, 7 or better. And that will hit. So he'll take 3. And Beast will take a Mystics. Alrighty. So so that's one action. Alright, gonna need something out of here because I just decided what I'm gonna do next. And we're gonna need some terrain markers for this. Alright, we're gonna give Jubilee a power action. To blow up this wall. Okay, so wall is blown up. And now Cyclops is going to shoot. And a running shot to here. 11 on a 20. I mean, it's better than no shot, which is what I had before, I guess. Alright, so 11 on a 20, so 9 or better. And that'll miss. Okay, so that's 3 actions. And we'll sidestep 1 and 2. We'll clear Marvel Girl. We'll clear Iceman. And that'll be the end of the turn. Alrighty. So we'll roll for Quintessence with Phantom Stranger. Fails. Phantom Stranger is going to outwit Iceman's defense. And can't see Beast to outwit anything. Well, he is adjacent to him. I don't know how that works though. I think I'm thinking of stealth. Yeah, I technically can't see Beast because... yeah. Alright. If I'm wrong, I'm sure somebody will let me know. Alright, so I can't use the second outwit, but first outwit will be on Iceman. We'll take away the defense, and the Trinity of Sin base is going to shoot. It's going to be a 12 on Iceman's 18. To deal 5, and that is a hit. Iceman will use a Theme Team probability control. So, 6 or better to deal 5. And that is a 6 or better. I know we're going to try to keep Iceman around. Venom Cyclops will use the last Theme Team prob available. 6 or better. And that's a hit. So, take 5, Iceman. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, so he's still there. Severely crippled, though. And now Phantom Stranger. It's going to be a 10 on a 17. So 7 or better. And that's a crit hit. They don't have any probs. So that'll be for 4. Iceman KOs on 1. Alright. So that is pretty much all we got. I don't remember the last time. There might have been a rally die involved in the last one, but I don't remember. I know there wasn't one there, so nothing's going to trigger or go off there. That's pretty much the end of it. I will roll for the asset dial, though, because why not? Assuming I remember where I put the asset dial. Oh, right here. Alright, so for the asset dial, we click it 2, 1, and 2. And that is the question and Pandora. So, the base will perplex up Phantom Stranger's defense by 1. And that'll be the third. Leadership Jubilee succeeds. We will rip that off of Cyclops. Alright, so it's still a 20 to hit them no matter what. But it looks like we might have to take a shot at it anyway, but we're going to focus on this part of the map for now. We're going to attack with Venom Marvel, though. That's definitely something that's going to happen. But Phantom Stranger has shape change. He has super senses. I don't think he has any stop clips or stop clicks. No, he doesn't. Alright, but we will roll for fucking lost the goddamn die again, always. Alright, Phantom Stranger's gonna roll for shape change. And he succeeds. So Jean cannot make the attack on Phantom Stranger. We're gonna try to make the attack with Beast. It's going to be 10 on a 17 shape change. Succeeds. Alright, so that's kind of a kick in the dick right there, but it is what it is. And now we're going to try to take a couple of shots at the team base. Try to knock that down a peg. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to running shot to here. Targeting the Trinity Ascend team base, obviously. It's going to be 11 out of 20, so 9 or better. And that's a miss. No theme probs left, so that's not going to work there. Jubilee is going to running shot. Same thing, 11 on a 20. That's a miss. And we're going to sidestep. This is an even bigger shot, 10 out of 20. So we need a 10 or better this time. And that's a 10 or better. Unfortunately, Pandora does have probs, so we're going to make them roll it again. That's not going to be a 10, that's a 7. Alright, so that's all we can do. Alright, so now we're going to roll Quintessence with Phantom Stranger. Nope, can't do nothing there. Alright, what Phantom Stranger can do is outwit Beast's super senses. And now the base is going to running shot. Let's see. 4 squares to here. Targeting Beast. 12 on a 17. 5 or better. That is a hit with knockback. We'll roll super senses. Nope, so Beast is going to take 5 straight and get knocked back. 1, 2, 3, KO. Alrighty. So that right there are 2 quick KOs for the team base. And we'll clear Phantom Stranger. And that's the end of the turn. We'll roll Leadership with Jean. Or Jubilee, I should say. Succeeds. And we'll take that off as Cyclops. We're going to roll Cosmic Energy with Jean. Fails. Alright, so we're going to running shot with Cyclops to here, targeting the team base. It's going to be a little bit of an easier hit this time. It's going to be an 11 on 19, so 8 or better. And that'll hit. Pandora will use probability control. So 9 or better, 8 or better I should say. And that's a miss. Side step to here. Well, carrying Jubilee to here. And it's going to be a 10 on a 19. So this is a 9 or better for Marvel Girl. And it's a miss. Alright, and now Jean is going to attempt to punch the shit out of Phantom Stranger. Shape change. Alright, so the attack will commence. It's going to be an 11 on a 16. And it's a hit. We have super senses. And that avoids, so we'll take 3 with the Phantom Stranger. Okay. And that'll be the turn. We got a clear Jubilee. Alrighty, so we have Quintessence with Trinity of Sin. We will roll that now. Fails. Alright, the Phantom Stranger has Phasing Teleport traded, so he is just going to break away from Marvel Girl and come directly behind the Trinity of Sin. And we will end the turn right there. We will not end the turn. We will clear the Trinity of Sin. We will roll the asset dial. 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have the Question and Phantom Stranger's abilities on the dial, so we will use the Question's ability to perplex up the Trinity of Sin's defense by 1, and we will use the Phantom Stranger's Outwit to outwit, I don't know, sidestep on Marvel Girl. And that's the end of the turn. Alrighty, so I'm gonna roll Leadership with Jubilee. Succeeds. Alright, so we're gonna sidestep with Marvel Girl to here. Or Venom Marvel Girl will sidestep to here. And it's gonna be a fucking 10 to hit him. Jesus Christ. I mean, whatever. What can we do? 10 out of 20. So 10 or better. That'll miss. Gonna running shot to here. Gonna need a 9 or better to hit the base. That's a miss. Gonna move Jubilee to here. And end the turn by clearing Venom Marvel Girl. Alrighty, so we got Quintessence with Phantom Stranger. We'll roll that now. Fails. I'm going to give him a power action to roll for regeneration. So he'll get 3 clicks back. 1, 2, and 3. And we're just going to take a shot at Venom Marvel Girl. 12 on an 18. That is a hit. There was a 5 in the die roll, so we'll give a rally die to Jubilee. Alright, so super senses. So we'll take 5 with Venom Marvel Girl. And that's the end of the turn. Alrighty, so yeah, Jubilee will totally get there. That's not the issue. Oh yeah, it's totally the issue because I put her in a spot where she can't possibly get to there. So that's totally my fuck up. Alright, so we're just going to prepare for the next turn, I guess. We're going to move Jubilee to here. And fuck. Okay, sidestep Marvel Girl to here. And we'll clear, and we'll clear. Alright, so we'll roll Quintessence with Phantom Stranger. Fails. Alrighty. So this we're just gonna running shot with the base. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3 squares right to here. Targeting both. Yeah, we'll split shot both of them. No side blast. Actually, yeah, you can split side blast these days from what I understand. So yeah, fuck it, side blast. Alright. 12 on a bunch of numbers. We're going to need a 19 to hit Venom Cyclops. Okay. He wasn't within 4 squares in line of fire of an opponent, and neither was whatchamacallit, Venom Marvel Girl, so that's out of the picture. 7 or better to hit them both, and that will hit them both. Jubilee's going to remove her rally die to use probability control. 7 or better hits him. Jean's going to roll probability control. 7 or better hits him. Alrighty, so we're going to deal 1 to Jean and 4 to Cyclops. Jean's still alive. I thought she only had 1 left. Cyclops will take 4. Crippling him. And we'll clear Phantom Stranger. Last thing in order to do, we will roll the rally die. Or the rally die. The Trinity is in asset dial and click it 5 times. Alright, so we only have Phantom Stranger on here, so there is Outwit that we can use, and we will use it. We'll Outwit, oh don't know. Well, it's sidestep on Venom Cyclops. That's the end of the turn. Alright, so Cosmic Energy, Venom, Marvel Girl. Succeeds. I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. We're going to sidestep 1 and 2 right to here. And we're going to shoot, because that's the only thing left we obviously can do. It's going to be an 11 on a 19. And that's a miss. Probs with herself. Still a miss. Alright. That's one action. Marvel Girl is going to pick up Venom Marvel Girl. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right to here. And Cyclops is going to shoot. 10 on a 19. Holy shit, it hits. Super senses. Alright, so the base is going to take 3. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay. And that's all we got, so we'll clear. Alright, so at the beginning of the turn, the base is going to roll Quintessence. And it will succeed. Alrighty. So, how am I going to go about this? Do I want to mind control, or do I want to just shoot? I think we're better off just shooting right now. Alright, the base is going to target, split target, Venom Marvel Girl. Actually, no, line of fire. Let me see this real quick. It's within 4 squares of line of fire, and opposing, she can't be targeted by range attacks. So no, range attack's not going to work here. And it's not going to work on Venom Cyclops either, because now he can actually see him. Before I running shot in there. I didn't start there. Alright. So, Phantom Stranger is just going to try to punch Jean. 10 on a 16. That'll hit. We'll use probability control with Venom Marvel Girl. And that's still a hit. So take 3. So KO on 1. We will now use Phantom Stranger. We'll use Phantom Stranger to outwit Marvel Girl's defense by or outwit Marvel Girl's defense in general. Smoking too much weed. And now they can shoot Marvel Girl. 6 or better to deal 4. That's a hit. She'll get a rally die. She's probably not the biggest thing in the world right now for her. 2, 3, and 4 because she KOs on 4. that's the turn. We'll roll the fucking asset dial. And we get to click it once. It's Question and Phantom and Pandora. So, they'll perplex up the team base's defense by 1. And that's it. Leadership Jubilee. Fails. Alright, Jubilee's gonna running shot. Wrong color. To here. Targeting the Phantom Stranger. We have shape change, so we'll use it. It's going to be an 11 on a 16, so 5 or better. That'll hit. We'll use super senses. And that's a miss, so Phantom Stranger will take 3. And we'll sidestep. And I guess we're just going to shoot because we don't really have much of a choice. 9 or better. Miss. Yeah, that's it. Base will roll Quintessence. Stranger will roll it. We are going to roll for regeneration with the Phantom Stranger. So he'll get 2 clicks back. We're going to clear. We're going to roll the asset dial. Question and Pandora. Alright, so they're going to perplex up Phantom Stranger's defense by 1 and call it a day. Leadership Jubilee. Fails. She'll shoot at fucking Phantom Stranger. 8 or better, he'll roll shape change. Fails. 7 or better. That's a miss. We'll clear Venom Cyclops. And that's their turn. Rolling Quintessence with Phantom Stranger. Fails. Alright. Can't make a ranged attack targeting him. So we're just going to move on in. Perplex up their own defense by 1. We'll clear Phantom Stranger. Alright, roll the asset dial. Clicking it once and twice. Same thing. Alright, so that's the end of the turn. And Venom's going to make an attack. 10 on 18. Miss. Clear Jubilee. And beginning of the turn, we'll roll the, not the asset dial, we'll roll for Quintessence to get that off of him maybe. Nope. And we're just going to give Phantom Stranger a power action and he'll roll for regen. He'll gain 1 click back. Alright. We'll outwit Jubilee's defense, which I believe to be toughness. Oh no, it's defend. So no 18 defend for Cyclops. And we're going to target both of them with a close attack. So 11 on an 18 for Jubilee and a 17 for Cyclops. Hits them both. I'll deliver 2 to both. And that's 2 exploity. So that'll get through Venom Cyclops' thing, but he does have super senses. And he will avoid it, so it's Jubilee. Looks like she's going to take all 4. And 4. And that's the turn. Alrighty. So, Venom Cyclops. Oh, yeah, it's too late. I can't roll the asset dial. Oh well. And I can't use the asset dial either, so it is what it is. 10 and 18. Miss. Same thing with Jubilee, 10 and 18. And that will hit. So we're taking 2, so the base will take 1. And Jubilee will take 1 from Mystics. Unless... No, she's not one of them. Okay. And that's the turn. Alrighty, so... Rolling for quintessence. Quintessence, however you want to pronounce it. Does not work. And the hell with it. Phantom Stranger will take a swing. Or a shot, I should say. We need an 8. Miss, we will use a theme prop because we haven't used one all game with them. So 8 or better. And that will hit. Dealing 3, so she'll take 3 and KOs. And end of the turn. Alright, so does he break away with my Heat of Venom? So he should. No, they don't let him break away for free anymore. Oh well. So we'll clear. That's supposed to have been cleared off on last turn, so I'm going to do it now. Don't give a fuck. And beginning of the turn. Roll Quintessence with Phantom Stranger. Fails. Alright, so who's on the asset dial? Phantom Stranger and Pandora. Yeah, Phantom Stranger and Pandora. Alright, Outwit, Toughness, and Punch, 11 on a 17, even though it didn't need Outwit, Toughness. This will Profit with Pandora. That's going to hit regardless. So we'll deal 4, and that's the game. Alright, so all these years later, as you can see, the team base is still a fucking boss. And it will probably remain a boss until, I don't know, until it's not a boss. But as you can see here, as soon as the first thing I could do was pop Phantom Stranger off to give myself something else I could. I mean, to be perfectly honest, their dials individually are not very good anymore. Especially for a 200-point fucking figure. Well, for a 200-point figure, that thing is atrocious. But to pop it off the fucking map, to go up against a couple of 75-point figures, depending on the circumstance, it still can hold its own. But we will wrap this up right now. I'm going to thank you guys as always for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, etc., leave them on here or go to the Twitter page, Booze Broads and Heroclix at Booze Broads at 1, the number 1. You can totally check me out over there. Otherwise, subscribe or don't. Either way, I'm cool with it. But one more time, thank you guys for watching and have a good day.